Stop.
Okay, so I am not sure how many of you are brand new on here because I can't even see who's on here all at once. But I'm just going to start because I know we're going to record that we are recording this. So I will put it up on the team page, and that way all the new teammates can come and watch it too. But I'm just going to start with sharing a little bit about who I am, my story, and then we're going to get into the no BS part of the Zoom tonight. So, my name's Natalie. Oh my gosh, I almost said my old name. My name, my name is Natalie Harmon now. I just got married Saturday. And I've been in the business for 2 years, just as of May 31st, my 2-year mark. So, when I started, Instagram was kind of a new thing as far as building your business on there. But I am a very much introverted kind of person. I don't have a huge, circle of friends in real life. I have a lot more on social media now. But so I knew that having had a little baby at home, she was like 1.5-ish when I started. That was my option. So I was going to work social media. I was going to figure out how to do it, and that's what I did. So I started working on Instagram, and I had no idea what I was doing. It took me 5 to 6 months, I can't remember exactly, before I reached Ruby. I kind of had no idea what I was doing. I just kind of went on with my steps to success. Didn't really plan out what my time frame of reaching my goals was. And once I can't remember what it was about that November, but something hit and I was like, okay, I think I need to start working towards actual promotion goals. So 5 to 6 months in, I had built enough of a team to sustain my Ruby promotion. So I pushed for that. I believe that I lost my Ruby rank the next month. I think I didn't get paid as a Ruby. And then the following month, I was paid as a Ruby again. Once I realized what I was doing, because I was kind of like just figuring it out as I went along. There wasn't a lot of team support when I was starting. What Missy's page was out there, which is Fit Team. You guys are familiar with Fit Team Rap Stars. And then Megan's team, who is our upline above Jenna Conley, her team page was there, which was also very, 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 very limited. There was very limited training there. So I would go to Jenna, ask Jenna questions, and most of it was just me going to YouTube, finding other leaders on other teams, trial and error, and figuring it out as I went along. So let's see. This is 2016. Last year, I went double diamond, or diamond and double diamond, emerald to double diamond. And then this past year, I went triple in April. Was that April or March? It was March. So a 2-year process, but I feel like 2 years to get to a triple diamond income is something that most of us, if we hadn't have joined this business, would probably never be able to reach in a regular job. So I know myself, I didn't finish college. I have like almost 2 years at a community college, and I hated college. I wasn't a school person. I got great grades, but the anxiety from school was not for me. So this was basically my last shot, and it saved my family. So there isn't a day that goes by that I don't work this business. I felt guilty on my wedding day, like not posting, but you do what you have to do sometimes. So that's a little bit about me, and you guys probably have other uplines in between me and you. We've got Kemi on here. Jen is on here. I can't see who else is on here. It says 2020.
There is a tab. I don't know.
Oh, look. There's Kendra. Okay, so I just had to get to the little squares. Okay. Oh, hi guys. Now I can see all of you.
Mhm. There's lots of us.
Amanda, yeah. Who else is on here? Alicia, Sasha. So, Ashley Snyder. So there are tons of you on here. Thank you guys for joining us because it shows that you're serious about this, and mainly you're showing up for yourself. Like, you know, we all have teammates that don't work. We all have teammates that give up, but you guys are here for yourself. So that's the biggest first step to succeeding in this. So that being said, we are in June. We're almost like a third of the way through June. So we need to kick our butts into gear. The last month has been trying for me with the wedding planning, and I've been balancing my business and balancing the kids and balancing everything. So I feel like a huge weight off of my shoulders. And any of you have planned a big thing in your life, you know what that feels like. So I'm ready to go. I'm excited. I feel like I can just give 300% to my business and the team again. So the rest of June is basically this. I'm going to be giving you no BS. I'm going to be looking at you like, what the heck are you doing? Why are you not working your business like I know you're capable? And we're just going to be real because we all know where we're slacking off and why we're not getting where we're going or where we want to go. So if you have background noise, can you mute it?
It'll be wide open.
I'll just get distracted now.
I just hope Pittsburgh doesn't win the cup.
I don't know who that is. If you can yourself,
Yeah, what do we got?
I think
It's
we
actually
have
in game 5, but they're up 3-1. So
maybe it's somebody talking. Okay, so I was talking to my leaders earlier because I remembered, and I can't say for sure that this is going to happen, but last year in July, they brought good bonuses back. So who knows if they will do that, but so far, bonuses, the way that they've worked, they brought them in February and March, and then it went to regular good in April, and then they cut them off. So last year they did the same thing, and then in July they brought back regular good bonuses. So if they announce that come July, you can't just be scrambling like, oh God, I've got to get 4 promotions ahead of myself to get a diamond bonus. You need to plan now. So let's talk about what you need to do. A lot of you know that you need to do the steps to success, but you're not doing them. So I will be the first to admit I did not complete mine last month. I was distracted and I was super busy. And so I'm ready to make sure that happens this month. And if it doesn't, I give 400%, to make sure that I'm close to that. But that's what it takes. Now, steps to success. Hold on a second. There's something distracting me. You're right back, guys. Okay, so I talked to Missy earlier. This is a little off subject from the steps to success, but I messaged her and I was like, I know there's no magic answer, but how the heck am I going to get to ambassador? And she was like, she gave me a little bit of advice, and she said, you know what? You need to pour into your team, whether you have 3 teammates or you have 15 teammates or you have 80 teammates, whatever it is, whatever your number is, you need to pour into your team, and you need to find the people in your business that want this opportunity that you don't have to drag along. And it doesn't matter what box they are and what chart, if they're in the spot that you had hoped they were going to be in for this promotion or whatever it is. Find the people that want this, because it's a lot harder to drag people along that don't want it and to make them work. They're not going to do it. They're just not going to. So who cares? Like, who cares if somebody isn't on your top line, somebody that pops, you know, their business explodes down below. But what you need to do is to pour more into them and focus on those relationships. So what I'm doing here with you guys tonight is I am going to pour back into you. I'm going to ask you, who in here wants to be an ambassador diamond? Who wants to be bigger than the promotion that they're at now? Who is willing to do whatever it takes? And I posted a video, was it yesterday, of Sarah Rankin. And I feel like if there's anybody in this business that I connect with, I feel like it's her. She just makes me feel fired up, and I feel like she gets me, even though she has no idea who I am. So Sarah said a bunch of stuff. If you didn't watch that video, I watched it again today, because anytime I feel like lazy in the business, or like feeling like I'm just running through the steps of my business, or, oh, here it's time, I haven't posted a before and after, like anytime I feel like that, I need to get fired back up with something like one of her videos. So I watched it again, and she says a lot of great things in there. So if you haven't watched it, you're just hurting yourself. The self-development in this business is huge, huge. If you're just turning off, like ignoring these videos that people post, or ignoring the things that people write, or following other leaders, if you're just blindly going through this business and not plugging back in. I mean, I know we all have other things we want to do Sunday night, when, you know, family call and the show me the money call Monday. We all have things we want to do, but I'm telling you, you have to keep the fire burning. You have to remember that you are capable of this, and that, you know, like, we all have bad days. We all have days where we feel like our business is just going down the toilet. But pouring back into it and doing those things for yourself is what's going to keep you going, and it's going to keep your team going. So go watch that video again. Watch it tomorrow. Watch it next week if you need to again. And put that fire back in you, because without that fire, you're not going to get anywhere.
Sorry to interrupt, but what's the video again?
The video, I'm going to actually post it so it'll pop up again, but
okay.
Hold on. If you just scroll down the team page, it probably got pushed down the page because there's been a lot posted since then. Let me see if I can. If anyone's on there, you can probably bump it to the top too.
I'll send you the link or tag you in it. I can just tag you in it, Nadia.
Okay, then. Perfect. All right. Let's continue then.
And also Sarah Rankin has other videos on there too. So go watch those. And
YouTube. She's on YouTube too.
yes, on YouTube. I just actually subscribed, so that way it'll tell me when she posts a new video, but I'm kind of distracted now. What was I talking about?
I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's totally okay. The questions are good. Okay, get off Facebook. It's distracting me. So we're talking about finding your teammates that want to work. Yeah, so that being said, I know a lot of you have built your team specifically in certain ways. Maybe you have somebody that is a friend that you wanted to help get somewhere, whatever it is, but we just need to stop putting all of that dead energy into people that we know don't want it. You guys want this. You all are here for a reason, so I'm happy that we're doing this together. We have a little over 6.5 months now, the rest of the year. And a lot of people find it easy to get lazy with their business right now because it's nice, the weather's good, you want to be out with your kids, and we can all do that, but we have to be plugging into our business because a lot of you guys that have been here more than a year, a bunch of you actually, know that this second half of the year, like the first half of the year is go time. Promotions, all kinds of things happen. But the last half of the year is so important because it's just about consistency and seed planting and being excited about your business because that 6 months, this next 6 months of the year is going to just lead up to busy time again for January. So it's not the time to slack off. It's not the time to feel like, oh, I'll fix my business. We'll see what happens. I'll fix it later down the road when, busy time hits again. No, your business will fall apart. So we're going to be doing Zooms. We're going to be hands-on. You're going to be messaging me. You're going to be messaging your upline. You're going to be excited. You're going to be posting. You're going to treat this time just like it's any other promotion time, and you're going to get fired up. So hold on, I've got some more notes here. Does anybody have any questions or anything they want to add to anything so far?
I'm going ambassador. If that helps.
That, I watched that video that Sarah did, and what it was talking about was, what did she say? Thinking small or playing small? I can't remember what her exact term was, but, sometimes even with promotions, we get comfortable and we get this feeling of like, oh, I'm exhausted. I don't want to push further, but like, holy crap, why, I'm like feeding back into this. Why can't any one of you be an ambassador diamond? And why does it have to be 5 years from now? Why can't it be a year or 2 years from now or 3 years from now? Right now is the time. We're in still on the ground floor of this business, and it's like a magic seed in the palm of your hand. I mean, don't allow yourself and your excuses and your fears, whatever it is, wanting to go outside instead of posting a picture or whatever it is, don't let that get in the way, because somebody else is going to step up into that place and say, hey, I'm going to be presidential. I'm going to be ambassador. I'm going to be this. I'm going to be that. And yes, there is room for, tons of leaders, but you don't want to let all these people, like, in a way, they're like pushing you aside. You don't want that. You're in here now. You have this chance to be huge. Why wait and let all of that pass you by? So I'm going to keep going. I'm going to be pushing harder, because I realize, like, why should I just stay at triple? Why should I have you guys stay where you are? I want all of you to reach diamond or above or double or triple or whatever it is that you want to reach. So if you need to contact me, if you need to message me, if you need to put a game plan down with me, whatever it is, let's do that, because this is the time. I don't want any more time to pass us by. So ambassador, all of us, all these little squares, all of us are going to be ambassador. Or black diamond, if that's what you want. So I think what we're going to do this month, I don't know if you guys want to do another contest. I've been so behind. I haven't even looked at the contest from last month. I need to pick a winner for that, and I haven't even picked a prize. So I'm sorry, I suck at that. The wedding has distracted me. So I will get that done. And then also, who wants to do a contest? Do you think that helps with your teams? What do you guys think?
Let's do it.
I don't want to do like the same, we've been doing the boom contests. I kind of don't want to do it again, but I kind of think it's really good because it's like a constant push. Whereas like the other contests, I feel like it's not in your face every day, where this is like, so maybe we can come up with a twist on it or something. I don't know if you guys have any other ideas, or if we should just do the same thing again and up the prize or what. But I like it because it's always reminding me like, hey, I'm not getting a customer. That person's getting customers or whatever. But it's always bumping up in the feed, and it just fuels the fire. So let's brainstorm about that. And if you have any ideas, you can message me too.
Do like the same thing, but not put a number on it, and just like the more customers and distributors sign, the better the prize gets.
Yeah. Okay.
Instead of being just 200 or like 100 or whatever.
I feel like, it's already, what is it today, the 9th? Hopefully people can remember what they've already got and they can go back and comment. So I'll try to get that up. If not tonight, I'll get it up by tomorrow.
Somewhere.
And what else?
That curse.
John's over here playing Xbox and he's distracting me, so I'm trying not to like focus on any of that.
I don't know. It was here.
Okay, so I know I got married and had all this other stuff happen, but I just want you guys to know that I'm back in full effect and I'm here to help with anything that you need. So don't ever feel like you're bothering me. If you need to message me, if you need a question answered, if you just want some extra advice other than your other teammates, whatever it is, message me. And I think we just need to cut the BS. So get rid of your excuses. I know I have plenty of my own. I am going to get back to crazy Natalie, work my butt off, and make sure I fill my steps to success. That's the thing. Like, a lot of us sit around, we're like, oh, what? I don't understand. I don't know how to fill these steps. I don't know how to get people to sign with me. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. I don't know what's not working. But like, we need to do more of it. That's what you're not doing. You need to do more of what you're not doing. You need to do more of what you're doing too. When I thinking back, I've been talking to John about it a lot. Like, my business has slowed down some the last couple months, and I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Well, I'm not doing what I used to do. I'm spending my time checking stupid Facebook notifications because my phone's going off all day, but they're things that are not helping my business. So maybe it feels like I've got my phone in my hand and I'm working my business, 12 hours a day, but a lot of my time is not going back into beneficial business things. So I'm going to focus less on Facebook. I'm going to focus back on my Instagram. And
what are you do differently on your Instagram?
As far as, wait, say that again. What am I going?
You said you're going to focus back on your Instagram. I feel like I've done the same thing as far as focusing more on Facebook and less on Instagram. But Facebook is easier to get distracted on, so I'm wondering what you're doing to pour back into Instagram, because I feel like
I just remember, especially like my first 12 months, like it was like my nose was always in my Instagram. Like, I remember doing a lot more constant liking on my feed, and that stuff is important because I think I would go down my feed, just scroll Instagram and like pictures, 5-6 times a day. And actually Instagram's different now. In the beginning when I started, you could scroll and then it would only go to a certain point. I don't know if anybody remembers that, but it would like stop, I guess, however many hours before. Now it seems to be infinite, which is kind of harder for me to keep track of. But, so it's just going back to basics. I am going back to, I scroll Facebook all day. It's embarrassing. Like, we all do it. We scroll Facebook and we're like going and going and going. And guess what? Like, it does help for us to like our teammates' stuff on Facebook. But It's not the biggest, most important part of our business. We need to stop doing that. We need to get back into our Instagram where people, the people on Instagram, I mean, it's infinite. There's so many people out there that you could be interacting with. So, and then move them over to your Facebook. I think my Facebook has gotten stagnant too. I don't know if you guys feel like that, but I posted something. I think it was the name change on my Facebook. It was a screenshot of my Facebook, and I just wrote on it, friend me, and I posted something with it. Like, if you want to see more, or if you want to watch more of the journey of our wedding and see more pictures, friend me on Facebook. I have gotten, that was a day and a half ago, I think I've gotten like 35 friend requests from that. And I know not everybody has a wedding to pull them in with or whatever, but whatever's going on in your life, utilize that. I got 30 new people on my Facebook, and who knows if they'll be interested in business. I don't need them to be interested in the business, but they might be. So I think it's just about getting creative with your business again, doing new things, something that somebody else isn't doing, building relationships. For me, it's liking on people's pictures and being thoughtful again. I feel like I've kind of, like, I'll post a picture on Instagram, I post my before and after, and then I get out of there. I'm like, okay, back to Facebook. Like, I did my work, I put the picture up, and I just get out of Instagram instantly. Like, sometimes I've been guilty of not even going back and checking, and then I see somebody commented and said they wanted information, and I didn't even respond to them because I was busy scrolling Facebook doing nothing, So I think it's just about being intentional again, getting back to your Instagram,
Can you give me one?
searching hashtags that you're genuinely interested in, commenting, following up. I remember I would go into my direct message box, and I would go just scroll through and see, is there somebody I missed? Is there somebody, we have to be following up. We have to be, that's the only way that business comes. It's all about your follow-up. So if you're not checking back in with someone, guess what? You're not getting a customer. You're not getting a distributor. So I think it's just about direction of your energy. If you're going to be somebody that's doing social media a lot to work your business, then you just need to be making sure that the attention you're giving is intentional attention. Otherwise, it's like energy that's wasted. My Instagram looks beautiful, but if I'm not building relationships and I'm not following up with people, then it's just me posting pictures and not gaining any new business out of it. So does that help with that?
Yes, definitely. Thank you.
Can I say one thing quickly? Like, I was going through this problem too, because for us moms that are just at home all day, and you're at home all day, and then you feel like, what did I do? Even though I was home all day and I was on my phone all day. So this week I just started, I write the night before, I write myself a schedule for the next day. 1 to 2 I'm gonna message, 3 to 4 I'm gonna do this, and that way I hold myself accountable, and I just know that I'm actually gonna get stuff done.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah, I like that. And I think also, I know I'm kind of feeling like I've gotten off of my own schedule. I think in the beginning, I did it. I mean, in the beginning, we needed this to work so badly that I was like, bam, 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 bam. Everything was right. I had every picture. I mean, I was just posting and posting and posting, and I made sure that I had a minimum of 3 product pictures, whether it was a before and after, or me using the product or whatever, and using a variety of products too. I also used to do little video clips on my Instagram that just showed that I'm a real person, that I'm excited, that I joined somebody to my team, or that my team is excited, or whatever it was. Sometimes I would have video clips on Instagram. I never do that anymore. And those things, maybe it seems like it's, not helping you instantly, or you're not getting any leads from it instantly or whatever, but it's this whole spectrum that you're building. So you have to do all of the pieces, and you have to do them continuously, or it's not going to pay off. So I think it's just about getting back into your Instagram, being a person, not just somebody that posts a picture and runs away like I've been doing a lot. That doesn't help anything. So, you know, a lot of people say, I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. I'm posting pictures, but maybe you're not posting them and being present when you're doing it, if that makes sense. I just feel like running through the motions doesn't make the business grow. So I like the thing about scheduling. I think especially when you're trying to get back into the groove of it, that can be really beneficial. I even kind of look at it like, okay, it's noon. How many pictures did I post? Did I post, you know, at least 3 things so far? Did I get at least my, you know, one before and after up and something inspirational in the morning? If not, I'm sucking. So I'm trying to get back onto that. In the beginning, I made sure that my opportunity posts went up. I mean, for a year and a half, I didn't miss a day. Maybe one day I missed an opportunity post. And I have been giving myself excuses. Like, my excuse is real. I'm exhausted. I'm mentally and physically exhausted, but I need to do it. I need to find a way to do it. I need to post it earlier, or, you know, airplane mode it. Whatever it takes, you need to get those opportunity posts up every single night, because it might take, what if it takes somebody 75 of your opportunity posts before they join you? You can't post 7 in a year and think somebody's going to join you. You need to do it every single day so that they're always thinking about what you're doing and how it could help them. One opportunity post, one night of an opportunity post in a week is, I mean, you might as well just not even do it. So let's hold each other accountable. Let's make sure that we're doing our opportunity posts every night. Make sure that you're posting something inspirational in the morning, a picture of your babies, post your breakfast, then post a funny mom quote, then post your before and after, then post something about, you know, an outdoors picture of the weather. But just keep going. Post, and make sure that you're following new people, interacting, and make sure that you're liking their stuff, because it's all about your followers. It's partly you, but it's about your followers. If you're not being nice to them, if you're not acknowledging that they're there, they're not going to acknowledge you. So, you know, it's as simple as liking those pictures in your feed. You like a picture in your feed.
This week I started.
Go ahead.
This week I started commenting more on people's photos instead of just liking them, and my followers are just rising like crazy right now. Because then people that comment on their photos or like them, they notice your comment. So more than just liking, I feel like.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, big thing.
Yeah.
Also, sorry, Natalie.
No, go ahead.
Okay, so I've noticed a lot lately that we all have a lot of followers and friends on Facebook in common, and I have noticed a lot more that people are copying and pasting each other's captions and sentences and stuff like that, which I don't think that's a good idea at all, because of the whole algorithm thing, and we need to learn how to be creative for ourselves and like make it sound like ourselves. But also, we don't want these people to think we're all just the exact same person reading scripts and saying scripts to each other. Like, they need to see that, like you said, that we're real people. And a lot of us, especially, like, have, like, I know I have a big local team. Natalie, I know you have like a decent sized local team, right? Mm-hmm. I'm sure we all have this like even more people in common because of ties and whatever like that. But what I'm saying is, like, we don't want people to think that we just copy each other all day and that's all that we do and we're just lazy people. Like, they already kind of, I feel like a lot of people look down on us. We don't want them to look down on us even more. And they also want to see different points of views of the business and the products.
Yeah, I totally agree. And I think that a lot of you probably joined whoever you joined because you felt, one, you know, you felt a connection with them, but two, something jumped out at you. You know, something was unique about how this person was showing the business to you and how it felt real. It didn't feel contrived and forced and fake and artificial. And those are the people, even other leaders, that we look up to. So, yeah, we're all it's easy to fall into the trap of copy and paste, especially since Facebook made it so easy from our phones to just, hold the button and click that. But I agree with Taylor. I feel like it's just limiting you, and it's not going to grow your business. It's too safe. You need to be able to, like, let's say all this disappeared. What if my team page was not here? What if I wasn't here? What if Taylor wasn't here? What if Jen wasn't here? What if Kendra wasn't here? Who would you follow? Would you just shrivel up and be like, well, I don't know what to write? You need to be able to write, from your heart. You need to be able to write, be creative, be an individual. That's what's going to get you. That's what's going to get you noticed. I remember in my first couple of months in this business, I felt like a nobody. I didn't know what the heck I was doing. I felt like I was doing pretty good, but what did I know? And then one day I got a message from Missy Mahalko, and she was like, I just wanted you, I can't remember exactly what I said, but it was like, I just wanted you to know, I see what you're doing, and I think you're doing a really great job. That doesn't happen if you're being a copy of somebody else. You have to keep your blinders on and not emulate what emulating to a degree just because you want to do what other leaders are doing, but you don't want to be copying them. So find who you are, and just keep rolling and keep rolling and keep rolling and keep pushing with who you are. And then all of a sudden people are going to be like, hey, what's this person doing? What is this girl doing? She's inspiring. She's kind of going with her own feel. She's creating her own brand, whatever that is. That's how you get noticed. And getting that momentum going and that whole rhythm to your own business where it's not just another rap girl, like, that's what's going to get you to the top. So find how you can brand yourself in your own business. Everybody's different. Everybody has different family life, kids, no kids, whatever it is. So be an individual. Even when it comes to your before and afters, get creative. I don't remember what it was yesterday, but I wrote something, and it was just my wording. It was just a tiny bit different than what I normally would write. And I was like, that sounds pretty good. But it was just me having to stop and think, like, don't just post. This is me talking to myself. I'm like, Natalie, don't just write the same stupid thing you write all the time to get your before and after up. Like, let's sit here and take a second and think about what I'm putting on this before and after. Let's not look at what somebody else wrote and put that. That doesn't work. Get creative. I feel like my creativity in this business has been a huge part of my success. So pull out your creative bones in your body and get those bones to work. And now it's going to drive me nuts, but I'm going to find what I wrote. Who knows where it is? Well, I don't know where it is. And I'm not going to tell you because then you'll just copy it. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Anybody else have anything they want to talk about?
I have a question.
Okay.
So I just got my starter kit, and it has a few wraps in there. I don't know how to sell them, where to go, or anything. I'm really blank right now. So I'm meeting up with Kemi on Sunday about it, but I figured I'll just bring it up now too. What you have to say about it? Like, how can I start? Like, I'm like really starting.
Okay. So what I suggest you do is you have a launch party. And a launch party is basically just a wrap party. It's just something small, friends, family, whoever you want to invite. And it's good practice for you because you're just going to be winging it. Like, it's scary the first time you do it, and then you do it and you're like, that wasn't so scary. What was I hesitant about? You invite people. You can make an online event for it. You can just text people, whatever you want to do. If Kemi is available, she could help you. If not, you can totally do it yourself. My first launch party, I think I did it like I started. My kit came super fast, and I invited a bunch of people. That was weird for me because I'm not a party person. I'm not a social person. I don't like hostessing because it's awkward. I don't know. I haven't done a lot of it. So I invited as many people as I could on Facebook. I made an event page. I was vulnerable. People denied me, ignored it, whatever. The only people that showed up were family, which was fine. It gave me that experience of learning, knowing more about the products, knowing how to talk to people, learning how to talk to people, putting a wrap on somebody, even if it was my family member. And, sometimes our family members feel like they want to help us out. So you might get a couple of your first customers that way. It's a great way to get your first customers because you're shooting for at least 2, but preferably at least 4 customers in your first 30 days, 4 loyal customers. So I definitely would do your launch party in person. I think too many of us get comfortable just making an online party event and not dealing with people, but you really need to do it in person. Feel the products, let people feel the products, and just get out of your comfort zone. Even if that's the only party you ever do and you work totally on social media, do that launch party. Your kit will come with blitz cards. There are tons of videos on blitzing, and I don't want to throw too much out at you because you're new, but go on YouTube and just dive into videos. You can hand out those coupon cards to see if anyone's interested in doing wraps. But above all, it will get you comfortable. It will get you feeling like, hey, I can do this. Every little step is a confidence boost. So launch party in your first 2 weeks. Don't wait any longer than that because you want to get at least 2 customers, loyal customers under your belt soon. And ask tons of questions on the page with Kemi, whoever you want to ask. Just get comfortable with that.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else? I think we all just need to be getting back into goal mindset. I think it's too easy to just float along working our business and hoping for a good month. Let's not sit around hoping that we have a good month. Let's make it a good month. And the only people that can do that are ourselves. So something else I used to do in the beginning, and I rarely do it anymore, and it's just dumb of me. But I remember in the beginning, Missy's team page, she would always, each month she would have us write down, and it could just be simple, like 4 loyal customers, 2 distributors, whatever that is, just simple little goals. And she would make us write it down. And there's something so simple about that, writing it down on a piece of paper and just having it, it holds you accountable. So if you're just sitting around waking up and, posting some pictures and doing this and doing that and not working towards a goal, guess what? You're not going to reach any type of goal at the end of the month. And you're going to be like, why didn't my paycheck go up? Why is it dropping? Why do I feel like crap? So let's all make sure that we put a goal down and shoot higher than what you think you're capable of, because you're capable of more. I can tell you from experience, knowing the person I was my whole life and sitting here thinking like, how the heck did I get to Triple Diamond? When people would describe me, they're like, oh, Natalie, she's quiet. Natalie, she's shy. She never talks, whatever. I'm on here talking to you guys in a Zoom. Like, I'm telling you, like, people say this, if I can do this, anyone can do this. No, like, if I can do this, and I was like the most shy, introverted. I went to homecoming and I got all dressed up for homecoming, and I got to the parking lot and I went home because I was afraid. I was anxious. I was fearful of being noticed, whatever it was. I had extreme social anxiety, if I can do this and be on a Zoom and posting like my face all over Instagram and Facebook. I mean, when I joined this business, some people join and they hesitate. They don't post on Facebook. Some people never do it. And they're like, oh, that didn't work. This didn't work. Or they're like, I don't want people to judge me. I don't want people to, talk about me or unfriend me or whatever. You know what? I joined, and the very first day I wrote about this business, and I opened my heart up and I poured everything out onto the table, and I was vulnerable, and I was the most introverted, shy person. So if I can do this and build a 5-figure a month income, any of you can do this. You have to just shut those voices off in your head that say like, I can't do that. I'm not her. You don't have to be her. You have to be you, and you have to be amazing. You have to be the person that's capable of this. So, I guess that's all I have to say. I just want you guys to know that you can bypass anybody in this business. You can be any rank you want. Just because your upline is a triple or a double or a diamond or whatever, like, you can be that too. There is no limit here. So I guess that's all I have to say, guys. Does anybody have anything else they want to talk about, or questions, advice, anything?
Something I noticed for myself personally, being that I've gone through a lot lately, is having something written out from those bad days that you have. So you can kind of hold yourself accountable, and you don't let it kind of eat you alive and end up doing nothing with your business. So you have that list to look at, and you know what you need to do on those kind of days. I found it's helped me a lot, especially in the last couple months.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that's good advice. And I guess we all just need to stick to our guns and remember how capable we are. Like, I don't want you guys to think, oh, it's June, it's summer, like, let's slack off. Like, let's be the team that's busting butt. Even still, I still see you guys signing distributors and signing customers, and there are teams that are like seriously asleep at the wheel right now. And you might not see it, you might not know it, but there are a lot of teams that are just kind of floating along. I don't want us to be that, because why should we take, like, okay, what if you're in that mindset of like, well, I'm not going to quit? Well, okay, so if you're not going to quit, are you working really hard, or are you just kind of working? Like, why are you just kind of working? Why aren't you working really, really hard? I mean, there are so many people that are just kind of working. That's only going to make it easier for you. Go out there and work Instagram really hard right now, because there are tons of people that are not working Instagram really hard. They're just out there floating around doing nothing, like scrolling and, wasting time. Like, go out there and take advantage of this. Take advantage of the other people that are asleep at the wheel. That sounds terrible, but do it. Go out there and make it an incredible time for you. And somebody asked me earlier, I think it was earlier today, do we wait for a promotion to roll around, or do we wait for a bonus to roll around, or do we push for a promotion now? You know what? You push when you're ready, whether there's a bonus or not. Like, even Ruby, when I went Ruby, there was no Ruby bonus. There was nothing. All you had was the gratification of, I went Ruby. Like, holy crap, I went Ruby. Ruby to me was like diamond at that point. I felt like Ruby was something I would never get. So I didn't care there was no bonus. I didn't think there was ever going to be a bonus. I was just happy to have that rank. It didn't matter. Bonuses are nice. They're really nice, but they're not guaranteed. You can lose a bonus at any time. So don't wait for there to be good bonuses or this bonus or that bonus. If you are close to a promotion, you push for that promotion. That's the time you're supposed to have it. If this isn't busy time, who cares? People say, the couple months around the holidays, the end of the year, are the slow time. I have never witnessed that in my business, because I pushed. I pushed and I pushed and I pushed just like I do every month of the year. There was never a slow time. So it is what you make of it. Make this month an incredible month. Like, we don't have to be the team that's asleep at the wheel. We can be the team that's promoting when no one else is promoting. So I guess that's all I have, guys. I'm going to finish my wine and get my opportunity post up for the night. Anybody else? Hopefully, getting back in front of each other's faces will get us even more excited again. I know that Zooms are good for us to stay connected and remember what we're doing this for, and to make new friendships and all that stuff. We're going to stick together and make Zooms and drink wine and have fun and be an awesome team this month. So I will put up a contest and then we'll get rolling with that. And if anybody needs to message me, go ahead and message me. If you want to work on what your goals are, or if you need help charting, or if you just need me to slap you in the face because I needed a slap in the face today, I can do that too.
Can we do weekly Zooms?
Yes. I told John that earlier. He was like, you know what? That's the best idea you've had. Because I don't know if you guys remember, but we kind of were doing that. Like,
Yeah.
there was a good spread where we were like weekly. Sometimes I think we had 2 a week. So, and even if somebody else, if one of the other leaders wants to lead it and I will join too, we can do that, and we'll make it happen one way or another.
Still haven't done my new distributor training. It just completely fell off of my mind and I'm really sad about it. So I want to get that if you'd like to do it with me.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay.
All right, so weekly Zooms. No more Slack ASSing, and no more excuses. I don't know. I'm just not going to be easy on myself anymore. So I hope you guys aren't either, because you are capable of crazy good stuff. So let's get off of here and do our opportunity posts, and we will set up the next Zoom, I guess, for, what is today? Thursday? Yeah. We'll just, I don't think it'll be the same day of the week each time, because everybody's got different stuff going on. That way other people can join us if they can't do Thursdays or whatever. So I think I'm also going to do a wrap party. I forgot to say that. A wrap party on Tuesday of next week. So I'm going to schedule that, and we can always change that from week to week. Oh my God, my hair is just gross.
Can we not do Tuesday because I meet with my surgeon then, and I really want to be a part of it?
We could do Wednesday.
Okay, let's do that.
Wednesday? Okay, let's do Wednesday.
That'll be a really long day.
Normally I don't do Wednesdays because John normally has band practice, but he's not practicing, so that'll be fine. We'll do Wednesday, wrap party, and then I don't know. That's what we're gonna do. So thanks for joining me, guys. Let's just stay excited and message me if you need to. And I don't know how to stop recording. Okay, I'm stopping the recording. So I will see you guys later.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.